Right, before we kick off today's show, we just want to let you know how you can get in contact with us because there's a brand new way in there, okay?
Absolutely. Go to our Instagram page and there is a link in the bio, I believe. I mean, I know there's always links in bios for a lot of other sort of pages, but our page isn't like that one, if you get my drift.
Yes, so not nudes, but only questions you can ask us if you click on the link in our bio. It's a new way of getting in contact with us. It's going to be the way that we're getting all of our Clueless questions. We've already put it out there. We've got loads of great questions. Yes. But if you want to get involved in the show, long story short, click the link in this show description or go to our Instagram and click the link in the bio. On with the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Ain't Got a Clue. My name is Kae. That is Marcus Bronzy, whose ears that you cannot see if you're watching this via video. I don't know what angle the camera has done, but for some reason your ears have disappeared. I'd never noticed that about you, but you've got small ears apparently.
I think maybe it could be a combination of a Zoom filter and also my ears and also me eating a lot of food. Maybe my face is growing so that my ears cannot be seen anymore. Maybe that is the case.
It might be just holding on to a lot of sodium. That's all it is.
Yeah. I feel like today, well, I've probably consumed a lot of sodium. I feel like today you might want us to talk about your podcast with Wayne Rooney today. I mean, I just feel like there's a little hint in the background of your Zoom situation here that you want to discuss the current failings or successes of your football team and its history, because that is
this is the room where I record that podcast in all the time. So yeah,
that's how you got the gig. That's how you got the gig.
For context, you've seen me in this room plenty of times when we've done Zooms. I've not
seen it. I've not seen this angle of it though. This is amazing. This is amazing. Can you talk us through what we can see in the background, please?
It's just a few Man United shirts, a couple of scarves, and a Rooney poster.
A Rooney poster, which is like covered up slightly, so it kind of looks like, listen, I'm a fan of him, but I'm not trying to beg for it. Well, I'm not just purchase this and put this up to get the gig.
The production company gave it to me, to be fair, to
really?
To it. Yeah. They're like, here's some stuff to decorate your room with. I was like, okay, cool.
So for the right amount of dough, if I had the right amount of dough, you'd put a poster with my name up in your room for a Zoom recording?
Absolutely.
That's good to know. All right, guys, get in on the Patreon if you want to get extra episodes of the podcast.
Yeah, if I haven't made it clear to you on this podcast, for the right price, there's a lot I will do. I'm not one of these people that will fake it and go, no, bruv, there's no money. I have prices that I will do stuff for.
Can I be honest with you, Kay? I want to double down on that. I had a meeting the other day, right? And I don't know whether this is good or not. I don't recommend this, right? This isn't a business podcast. I'm not telling you to job your love. But someone asked me something in a meeting that was probably quite complex in terms of what this direction I'd like a project to go in. You know, do you want to do this? And I literally just said, what is the option that makes the most amount of money?
Exactly.
And they were like, well, when you think about it, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. What is the option that makes... Because we can... Off the back of that, we can start doing the other stuff that we want to do. But what is the option now that creates the most amount of coinage in my bank account? And I feel like as humans, we should be more less afraid to say that. Like when you go into a job interview, like, so what made you want to work here? Peas.
Absolutely.
Paper.
Money.
Cash.
Voila.
You see these lights on that I have in this house here? I'd like to have them on without worrying about how I'm going to keep them on. You know, that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah. So all of this. What's the no? What makes money? But yeah, there's a lot of people that will lie and go, yes, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. Your favorite influencers all have a price. So it's like I don't know if you've seen that. There's something called the Riyadh Comedy Festival. That's been.
Yeah, I'm aware of it. Kay. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Going on.
No, I wasn't asked. I wasn't asked to do it. However, a lot of people are disappointed in the comedians that have gone there because they've obviously gone to perform in Riyadh for a lot of money. But I never saw this outrage when it was boxers or footballers.
You never saw this outrage when I went to go watch the boxing. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah?
No. I mean, listen. You. Do you know what the funniest thing about that was? Yeah, you didn't even. Yeah. You never even got paid anything. You just got given a free ticket and you were starting going, His Excellency is...
I just want to watch the boxing, man.
Because Marcus was like, starts off with a free ticket, then before you know it, here's 20 bags to cover the boxing.
So what is this? So what's it like living there? Really? Okay. All right. It's all right to be a guy out there still. Okay, I'm all right out there, bro.
A lot of people have been hammered and I know people that have gone to the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I know comics personally that have gone to the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and people are like, "Oh, I can't believe you take money from a dictatorship," and blah 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 blah. And I always find it funny when it's people that haven't been offered the money that would never be offered the money. It's like I know everybody has a price, which is, I guess, why I don't judge people in the same way. I think.
I mean, look.
You know what I mean?
I think I'll be honest with you. I think what's interesting is a lot of the time people get offered this money, they don't need the money when they get offered that amount of money. And other people that could have it's a life-changing amount for them, they don't get offered it, innit? So it's a sticky one. Because if you've got 10 M in the bank or like K20, then someone offering you an extra one isn't like, it's like, come on, you can do better than that. But if you're like living hand to mouth, whatever, and someone comes on with a juicy M, I almost can understand you wanting to get out of a really horrible situation on a personal level and being able to help those around you. Do you get me? And like, if His Excellency is listening, like, it's not just comedy that's important. It's podcast, it's presenting, and it's you know, it's about broadcasting.
Look, man,
in general. You know,
I just find like, yeah, everybody's pious until they're put into that situation. This is it. So you don't hear me complain about anybody doing stuff for money unless it's like really abhorrent.
Yeah. You got to be careful as well, like, because don't forget, like, oh man, I say some stuff and I realize like I kind of like shit on the whole game and us, including ourselves. But you know, like Kay and I obviously have said with any deal what ads that we don't want to get involved in. Yeah. But other than that, do you think I know what's going to play in the ad break on this show?
Nope.
And this is not just me and Kay. This is everyone. When they cut to ads, do you think we know what is going to get done most? So listen, it's out of our hands. We cut to ads, and a lot of the time there are companies that do support us that may not all be savoury, man. And listen, we can only try our best not to. Kay's saying that as he drinks from a cup of Kenko coffee. I just want to say Kenko coffee is a fantastic coffee that we love to consume.
Where did you see that?
No, but like there are ads everywhere, and I think it's the lines are grey, and I get it. Like, I'm not gonna go and like say, look, like, you know, I'm not gonna go and endorse somebody who's like kickapuppy.com. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, of course.
Or like, you know, .com. I'm not doing that. But you have to be like aware 100%. That the whole game, a lot of the companies that need to do advertising needs to do advertising. But
I think what we make clear is we always say we're pieces of shit.
From day, I believe if you want to go back to the first few episodes, we say that.
We're like
100.
Don't hold us in high regard.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I disappoint you, it's only yourself to blame.
If I disappoint you, I want you to be like, do you know what? I don't agree with it, but it's not like he lied, isn't it? He said he was. He kind of said he was a piece of shit.
But it's like you said, the caveats that you gave us, like obviously if it's like G-side or anything like that we're not on it. But yeah, man, like people love to complain about others, but everyone's got a price.
What's it got to do with gangster rap?
What?
G-side. I mean, is it one of those words that we have to be careful with saying because of algos now?
Yeah.
A-sides because of our AG sides. Is that because of is that do you have to be careful of that word?
Yeah, if you put it on subtitles, it takes it away or some shit. But anyway, so that's a question. How much money would it take for you to to promote? I don't know. Hold on.
Don't ask me how much money it would take me to promote G-side. Don't do that. That's a bit early in the week for me to answer that question.
No, I'm not saying that. Okay. It's just so funny. Like everyone goes, "Oh yeah, no, I can't believe you did that. You're selling out." What? How much money would you sell out for? That's.
I believe to a degree.
I know a lot.
What's interesting? When you're hungry in the game early on, the amount is a lot lower than people would think.
Yeah.
In fact, I think when you're in the game, when you start out in the game, the game's changed now, but when we started out in the game, people were doing a lot for nothing. And when you do work for nothing, you're probably paying to pimp yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
think that's the
I mean,
answer.
I'm not selling out, but my point is, look, there's a lot of people that would do it for less in it. So let's all
Yeah,
just calm down.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Right, let's do a question, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh
How
gosh,
much?
I thought, yeah. How much money would you? Oh, go on. Actually, I've got a question for you, Kate. Like, what's the closest that you have come to doing a sellout thing where you've been like, oh man, think of the money, without mentioning the brand, of course.
I think I did get offered like thousands of pounds, I think, for something. I think it was like alcohol related,
Mm.
and I didn't do it.
Didn't send that my way. I'd have done that in a flash. I'd have given you 50% as well. I'd have given you the kickback of all kickbacks.
Finder's fee, yeah.
Here's that money I owe you.
Yeah, no, I think it was alcohol related, and I just didn't go through with it. Yeah.
All right, man. All right. Well,
I've seen certain influencers that say they're Muslim do alcohol brands during
bruv,
Ramadan.
bruv, don't listen. Yeah, this is not just Muslim. Yeah, this is all of my religious people. Yeah, I know some people that are spouting some real talk on the gram. Yeah, and I'm sorry to do this to religion, but also like vegans, right? And in real life, I've been out with them and I've seen them tucking into meat, tucking into pork, shall we say? Because that's the one that transgresses all of them. I've been with a vegan in a restaurant, yeah, and they've gone, what are you having? I've gone, what are you having? Like, I'm like, what are you having? They go, I'm just having the fish. I'm like, are you not vegan? Yeah, don't tell anyone though. What? That's part of your online identity.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like finding out I'm not bronzy, that this is just a fucking thing that I put on, like I put on a bit of tan before the show. That's
it is a bit. It is a bit, to be fair. It is a bit. It is a bit.
People don't know that you're Turkish as well, bro. That's the message.
Don't ever say that again, bro. Don't ever say that again.
Bro. Come on, man. In the house, bro.
No. You wish. What was I saying?
We're talking about sellout stuff.
Oh stuff. But that one I always found really mad because I'm not someone that puts my faith up every 2 minutes and stuff. But it's brothers that are like continuously doing that sort of stuff, and I was like, it was a bit disappointing. I don't judge them for it, but it was disappointing. That's what I'll say.
I judge them for it. All religions, yeah. When I know super religious people, they're usually the ones that spout the most. They're the ones that usually in my experience have do a little cheeky transgression, or they might have when they go crazy, they go crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like I've seen that. I've seen that across the board, man. Again, in it, like I'm just like, listen, dude, you do you, I do me. Don't preach to me. I won't preach to you. But just so you know, if you are putting it out there on the gram and then doing another thing in real life, a little bit of a lie.
Then
you know what?
There may be issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Surprise, 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 surprise. I mean, listen, I post fitness stuff. I don't post myself stuffing to Danish, whatever, pastries into my face whilst watching the football highlights. I do it.
Well, even if you do fitness stuff, like that's why, like, I've got friends that in fitness, for example, that when they do it, they talk about balance. So if there is balance, like then it's fine. But if you're not, if you're not,
I hear that.
You can't just claim that. Yeah,
I hear that. But for me, when I don't feel sellout, but I feel like whenever I've done a role or a broadcast gig where I'm outside, and it's the UK and it's not the summer, I always find myself thinking of the money. When I'm outside, because a lot of the time when you wear outfits and stuff, you can't like dress as you'd like to dress. Like, for example, if it's winter, you'd want to be wearing like 4 jackets, like a balaclava and a hat on top. That doesn't work well on camera. If you're like, for example, trying to do red carpet or something, the red carpet, they're like, can you, just wear something light, like a suit jacket and a t-shirt or whatever. And you wear it and you find yourself after like 3 hours being outside filming, do whatever. You're like, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my toes or my face. I'm going to be sick probably after this. And that's when I think of the piece. To me, that's the closest of selling out. When I've had any production where I've been outside, and I've been outside in some cold ass weather, man.
You're going to get offered sellout money soon. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's get to a question.
It's a great promise. All right. So this kind of makes me feel like I'm in your world, Kay. Hi guys, can you please do another live show in London, Birmingham, or Bristol? ? Which qualifies it as a question.
We can have a go.
Question answered. This week ain't got a clue for this week. I'll be with you soon. Big up. But in the meantime, no, I'm joking. In the meantime, though, you can see Kay live on tour.
Can we just stop the pod for a second, Kay? Because you're going on tour, aren't you, bruv?
Yes, I am. It's happening in September. Kcurd.com. Please help me pay for my future children right now. Buy a ticket. A lot of them are already sold out. So grab a ticket right now. Kcurd.com. We're all over the UK. We're not international as of yet. Hopefully, if you can buy tickets, there will be a lot of demand, and then people from outside the country will be like, hey, I want a bit of that. Kcurd.com. Thank you very much. On to the show.
And I do want to say, I have gone and seen a performance of What's Occurred. Kay, what I say, bruv? Taking it up another level, bro. Taking it up another level.
Appreciate
You've taken up I enjoyed it. I went down there with, it was me, it was Richie Driss. Shout out to my boy Nims went down there. One of Driss's friends came down there as well. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Richie or Nick, I think it was. I know that he had a very good job though, didn't he? I remember that. He had a job where I was like, you know what? Wish one of those jobs where I was like, wish I did that kind of job. But it came down, bro. Honestly, it was really funny, man. It was really, really funny, brother. Man. You really there was some stuff in there that was quite surprising, but I won't tell you what it is here because you got to go and watch the show. Kcurd.com is where you go to.
Thank you very much. Yeah, London,
get your tickets.
At the time of recording, Hackney Empire, there's only tickets in the gallery left, which is unreserved. So go and get those. And at Ali Pally, there's like the 2 end rows that we've really got tickets left, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what's there's about 30 odd tickets left.
All right, then I'm gonna have to get my tickets quick, bro. Come through and support the thing, bro. They see me down there, man.
Cheers.
I'll be down there heckling on the night, causing loads of mischief.
Well, you know.
I'll be there behind stage of K going, if you fuck this up, this is the end of your career, innit? Don't fuck up today, yeah? Don't break a leg. Good luck. I'll be saying good luck to him while looking him in the eye. Don't fuck this up.
But also, if you're in Birmingham, please buy tickets because, Birmingham's slow this year.
It's funny because it's not like you said anything about the bull ring or anything this year, have you? It's as if it's not like this is it's not like there's consequences to the things that you said, because I distinctly remember we discussed the bull ring on an episode, and I think you said you loved it. Or did I say I loved it? I don't know, but maybe Birmingham has responded to your response. Okay, maybe this is your chance here to tell us. I know we will get to a question, guys, but it's been a while. Kay and I haven't been together, so I've got a lot to catch up with him with. Kay, I'd love for you to, if you could just give us 3 nice things about Birmingham that you like. Maybe that will help them go, oh, thanks, Kay, I appreciate you. Notice I didn't say 5, I reduced it to 3. This is a slam dunk of sorts.
The people.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I like the people.
Shout out to my Erdington man them. All right, big up.
Yeah, I like the people, and I like their sense of humor. I like their friendliness.
Okay.
I like Solihull. Solihull's nice.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, see you at the Alexandra Theatre.
I think you said you like the people, and then just giving us some subcategories of the people and one area. Have you got another thing that you can add? No pressure, Kay.
Selfridges. Selfridges.
So you heard it here first, guys. He loves your Selfridges. He loves Solihull. He loves your friendliness. Head down.
I would love to go to one of your parks and stuff. I don't know if there's a lot of parks in Birmingham. I've never tried to see.
I can't say that it's known. I can't say anyone's ever mentioned Birmingham and its parks to me.
I would love. Okay, I'd love to see the parks.
I mean, there is one thing you could do, Kay. You could affiliate yourself with one gang, and that would get you extreme support from one side. You could do that in a city. I'm just saying that might help you sell more.
I'm not sure that's the route I want to go down, Marcus.
Traditionally, I don't think it ends very well, but it is one way to ensure a limited amount of success.
Maybe I'll leave that to you.
Okay, cool. All right, great.
You can align yourself with a gang. I don't want to be put on any sort of lists, unfortunately.
Okay, cool, wicked. Yeah, you don't want to be on any more lists. You're right. Right. Anyway, next question. Have you guys ever had an argument with each other?
Not really. We've had like never an argument. We've just had like creative differences, perhaps. But even then, it's just been very like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been very measured and mature. It's never been, no, blood, shut the fuck up. Man will punch you. Do you know what it is? When I think you get to a certain age, you just like, even if we argue, what are we arguing about?
Yeah, I don't think. Again, I think Kay and I have always been kind of like, what option makes the most peas? Okay,
And so
okay,
far,
guys. So
it's
what
been
we're thinking
nothing.
is,
So
what
far,
we're,
it's been nothing.
yeah. So for like, what makes the least loss? But we've created different. Listen, listen, Kay. Shall I be honest with everyone about how I, and I'm not taking a piss. How I manage you creatively, right? And because obviously you manage me back, but it's a two-way thing. But do you mind if I share with the guys what
Now
this
go
is,
on, do
right?
your thing.
So I'm always like with Kay, one, let's just fucking try it. That's my number
Yeah.
one thing is let's try it. I never say no because you just never know what's going to work. Unless it's like compromising who I am as a person or like it's asking me to do sellout stuff without sellout peas. I'm like, let's just try it. Let's do it, right? The only thing that I wasn't on at the start of the podcast was let's do workout stuff. I was like, no thanks, bruv. But that's how that's how I said it, whatever. And also like with Kay, you've got to remember Kay shoots from the hip. So I don't want to like cut away his creativity. He's very good at saying stuff off the cuff. Do you know what I mean? Like you're not like a you can have measured responses, but you're like that. So any option we do, I don't want you to ever be not able to be like that. But also, I do want to put structure in place so that we can repeat what we're doing again and again on the
Absolutely.
podcast. That's it really. But yeah, never an argument. Even if I disagree with anything creatively, which is hardly of you, like I'm always just like, well, how can you know unless you've tried something it don't work? Then fuck
Also,
it.
have
Do
you
you know what I
seen
mean?
Marcus? Marcus is like 6'9" and 300 pounds. So when like he puts his hand on your shoulder, it's very hard to argue. You just go, yeah. No. I really see it from your point of view. Actually, I've been saying that, to be honest with you. It's just that yeah, no, like I just thought I'd give you a different angle to it. But no, you're correct. Yeah. That's how I manage
Absolute,
Marcus.
absolutely not, man. Absolutely
It's
not.
when a 7'2" Marcus Bronzy puts his hand on your shoulder and you just feel your shoulder disintegrate. That's
I,
that's how
you know
you,
what?
yeah.
I wish I was that strong, bro. I'm not. I'm not. I'm feeling very feeble at the moment. But I will. But I will say this, okay? Like creatively, as what's been freeing for me over the last fucking year or so, probably this year is like just fucking give it a go. If it don't work, it don't work. Like my
Give it a
ego
go.
has been left on the table. Like my ego's been left at home. BJJ is another thing that we've spoken about. Like again, I've not really done much recently. I'm shit at it, but I go in and I have fun with it. And creative stuff. I think the problem is, well, no, this is the superpower. What makes some people are really, really talented is they hyperfixate on it and they get really stressed if it doesn't go well. And I guess that can make you an amazing person, but I don't want to do that at the risk of me being like having a decent time while I'm still on this earth. So like,
Yeah.
but I'll try anything, man. I'll get on stage. I'll do fucking stand up. I'll do wrestling. I'll do no, maybe not wrestling because I don't wear many clothes, but like, and I don't really know how I feel about walking out
I
with
saw
that
I
much of
saw a
oil on me.
video I saw a video this week of a guy, a wrestler, an independent wrestler
Yeah.
called Jesus, and he wrestles people without even touching them.
I love it. Oh my God, Kay, there's
Did you
this
see
part of
it?
the internet that I love with these niche wrestlers. There's Jesus Christ, yeah? There's Jesus. And have you seen, he's like a Santo Jackson. Have you seen him? He'll put a man in a
No.
headlock and then do a moonwalk and then DDT them. It's
That
amazing.
is
And then he goes,
Some
like
of
his
this stuff
finishing
is
move.
just insane. Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I mean, I don't know about calling yourself Jesus. That's a bit mad and out there. But listen,
Yeah.
I want more. I want to see a Mr. T in the ring. I want to see more of that stuff. But yeah, creatively, do we argue? Not really, no. If I'm honest.
No, we
Um,
don't argue.
which leads on to our next question: top 5 pro wrestlers and why? All errors welcome.
Top 5 pro wrestlers and well, it's The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I would
Wait,
say Hulk
are you doing
Hogan,
a count
but
up or a count down?
no, there's no up or downs. It's just
Okay.
top 5. But Hulk Hogan, you have to put in there, even though he was a racist, whatever. But it's just like because without him wrestling, I mean, I don't think you lot understand like how big Hulk Hogan was. If you're putting it in
He
sheer,
Yeah,
He's
he was
not-
the first wrestler that was bigger than wrestling.
if you're talking about wrestlers top five in general, or are you talking about my top five? Because in top five wrestlers in general, he would be there. But if we're talking about
We've
my
got
top
time
five
to do both, Kay. We've got time to do
all
both.
right, so
Do general.
top five. If you're talking about top five wrestlers ever, then it's got to be him, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Ric Flair, Stone Cold, and maybe John Cena.
Okay. All right. All right.
But then if you're talking about my top five, it's all going to be from my era. So it'll be The Rock, Stone Cold, ooh, Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh, see, the last two it gets a bit hard because it's like, do I choose people that had a massive impact, or do I just choose people that I enjoyed watching? I had a lot of memories surrounding Goldberg, but I don't know if I'll put him top five. He was a bit. It was a bit of, yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, he wasn't. He was a dangerous wrestler to wrestle with. He hurt people.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that era. It was, I mean, Kane. You had Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho.
I think you're well over five now.
Yeah. But so
Yeah.
I'll say, wait, The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker. Let's just say, Kane, and then number five. This is disgusting. What am I gonna do? Who do I put in there? Sting.
Ding! Oh, that was all right. So I'm going to try and attempt to do no one that Kay's mentioned. So I'm going to go for some mad ones, right? So I agree with everything he said, but I'm trying
Edge
to
and
just
Christian.
Scotty Too Hotty, right? Because of
Good
his
name.
finisher where he hopped on one leg. And then did the
Hardcore
worm.
Holly and that. Hardcore Holly.
Yeah. I'm going to say the Hardy Boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because absolutely mental. They used to jump off things and into things and around things. They were very dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh man, Randy Savage. Yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ric Flair. Woo! These guys just had the chat. Have I got one more left? And the Ultimate Warrior, because he was what happened. He was the first guy that I realized that maybe there's someone taking performance enhancing drugs, because he was enormous, bruv.
Bret the Hitman Hart as well.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Bret Hart as well. Shout out to Bret Hart, and obviously Owen Hart, RIP, and all that. But yeah, man, those are my wrestlers, man. What I loved about wrestling was I loved the drama of it. I thought I didn't like soaps, but I like wrestling. I like the story, man. Do you remember like some of the ridiculous storylines when WWF went mad? Like, do you remember the one where Stone Cold Steve Austin found Booker T in a supermarket and started beating him up with groceries? Yeah, that was amazing. So I was beating him up with groceries. Yeah, then Stone Cold Steve Austin gets thrown into a freezer by Booker T, and then Booker T is walking away like, yeah, I sorted him out. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin climbs out of another fridge with milk, beats up Booker T. I think he put cereal in his face and then pours milk in his mouth, beats him up, and then throws him over the throws him over the till, and you hear beep beep as he goes over the till, and then puts him into a trolley. Amazing.
Booker T has given us some great moments, like when he said the N-word by accident and he realized his mistake immediately, and he
Listen, character actor. That's how you know he believed he was in the moment. He was in the moment.
He goes, Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, and then he says it, and then he goes, and then he puts his head in his hands and turns around.
Listen,
you know when
character
someone
acting at its finest.
You know when someone realizes, shit, I'm getting fined.
Yeah, because the network would hit you for that. But yeah, anyway, guys, that was amazing. We are going to carry on answering questions in our bonus episode on Patreon. If you want to join that, the link is in the show description, patreon.com/Aint Got a Clue. We're answering questions about naming actors who you see in a movie. If we've got a question about actors being good or bad and whether that influences us seeing movies, which is really good, and also about experimentation of sorts. So if you fancy hearing about that, head over to patreon.com/Aint Got a Clue. You can click the link in the show description and we'll see you over there, man. Shout out to all of the gang over there too. I think we've got some questions coming in via the Patreon, which we'll be answering too. And we'll be in your ear hole soon. Anything else you want to drop on them, Kay?
No, I desperately need the loo.
Okay. All right. Enjoy your shit. We'll be with you soon. Peace.
Right, that's the end of the show. But one more thing before you go. Oh no! I know, if only there was a way that we could say sorry for ending the show by giving our audience an opportunity to get in contact with us, Kay.
Absolutely. Just go and click on the link in the show description, or there is a link in our Instagram bio.
Yeah, click on that. Get involved in the show like everyone else, and yeah, man, do that. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.